Hello my sexy muffins and welcome back to another video. In this video, we are doing Austria from Hetalia as a Yandere. And these photos are all from the show and the books. They're canon, they're not copyright from fan art, so I try not to steal fan art. That's why there's only 5 videos. It is on a loop of a slideshow, so let's do this. Austria as a Yandere. First, disclaimer, Austria is not Yandere in canon. This also is not saying all Austrian people are Yandere. This is a fictional character in a fictional show, and as fictional Yandere. The show in this, him being as a Yandere, is just for fun and is not what all people or even any people from Austria act like. They both are not to be taken seriously, just for fun. Yanderes are fine to simp for in fiction and to just like in fiction, but please separate fiction from reality. Thank you. Now let me pull up my notes. Sorry, it's loading slow. I'm trying a new thing out with this slideshow, so it's a little bit trickier. Okay, let's do this. We read the disclaimer. Austria is normally well-mannered and a well-spoken man, though he is a bit odd in some sense. But that is why we love this well-spoken, piano-loving weirdo. He fell for you, you were just breathtaking to him, like a work of art, and he knew you were the one for him. He is very reliable, so you can rely on him for help with anything. Need to move and to get your stuff taken care of. Need to help with a little financing. He's there for you. And he won't mind giving you a loan, but he will be very strict on getting that loan taken care of. Though he may not be clear enough to you with how... Oh, I skipped one. Oops, sorry. Okay, though he does not know the best way to romance you. He would write songs for you expressing how he feels through the piano. Though that may not be clear enough to you of how much he loves and adores you. He does not pay as much attention to his job. He loves you and his hobbies. He spends most of his free time that he can either playing the piano or with you, as that is what matters to him most. In comparison, he is laid back and optimistic when compared to Germany. And sorry, my tongue just did a whole knot thing. Compared to Germany, and shows it with you. He has a bright attitude that you will. He has a bright sense. I can't think of the word. He has a bright sense and thinks that you will love him and you feel the same. He's very delusional in that sense. Though he has a temper when people break the rules. Yes, he would have rules with you that he would want you to follow. He's also is a bit paranoid, so he tends to think that you will learn to love him or you end up leaving him drastically. He thinks that you won't learn to love him, in the sense that you just hate him and don't want anything to do with him, or you're seeing someone else, or you will leave him. Very paranoid and anxious about that. So he gets a bit of a temper and lashes out at you, and he needs to be reassured a lot that you aren't going to leave him. He is a nervous Nelly. He is an odd one and a bit weird, and he does have a sweet personality with you. He is a bit strict, though he tends to get flustered when you do not do exactly what he thinks you should or would do. Trying to plan ahead for, like, going on a date with you, he tries to plan ahead so he doesn't have the wrong ending or anything like that. And he wants it to go exactly to plan, and if it does not, he gets a bit flustered. He is also a bit kinky in the sense of master and submissive play. Okay, I know that's a bit much. We're not going into much. Not safe for work. He is very romantic and his adult side loves to adore you. He is also cheap. Really, really cheap. But does like to show off. So he will take you out to fancy dinners, movies, plays, etc. to show off, but really he is stressing about how much it's going to cost. He is a poor ball of anxiety, even though he does not show it often because he wants to look perfect for you. He would confess to you by writing you an original song and expressing his love through the piano once more. If you say yes, he will treat you like the queen or king you are. Sorry, I accidentally put queen only. I meant like the queen or king you are, whichever you want to be called by. Sorry, my screen timed out. There we go. Like the king or queen you are, or ruler if you are non-binary, it does not matter to him. He would still treat you like the royalty you are, and do whatever it takes to worship you as the deity you are to him. If you turn him down, he is overdramatic and heart or broken. He may end up snapping and chaining you into a adult dungeon. Don't ask why, he just does. He will train you to love him, even if it kills him. Not the worst Yandere to have, but is also really sus partner to have, if you know what I mean. Also, he would torture his rivals with whipping them and torturing them in the adult dungeon more so as a regular dungeon. Yeah, he's kind of sus with that, but we love this weirdo. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this video. And sorry that was spammy. I'm trying out this new thing, and I have more trouble reading notes off my phone than reading them off the computer, so I apologize. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed, and stay sexy, all my sexy muffins. If you would like to see more Hetalia characters as Yandere, comment them below, and I will see what I can do. And I hope that you all enjoyed this, and stay sexy, all my sexy muffins. Bye-bye!